Now, you know me. What's one of the things that I do to keep in shape as a talk show host? Be up?
Sit in soup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sit in soup. Number 2 is I try to read the newspaper.
Right.
Every day.
I forgot about that one.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I can see how you'd go that way first.
Yeah.
But I try to read the newspaper every day to stay up on things, just so I can make bad jokes about them. And lately, I've noticed something that you folks have probably noticed, too. You'll read a story on the front page of the paper, and then buried in the back of the paper, there'll be a different story that sheds a whole new light on the front page story and actually makes you understand it a little better. Have you ever noticed this?
Sure I have.
Thanks for pretending to agree. Thank God for cue cards. Anyway, they'll seem really unrelated at first, but actually when you connect the two stories, the front page story just makes all the sense in the world. And I'll explain what all of this means in a little segment tonight. We're going to show you some of these that we call buried in the back pages. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about. This story from a Boston paper caused a stir a while back, and it says right here, scientists can't account for mystery eclipses, right there. I thought, well, that's kind of a weird story. What does that mean? Then I noticed this story way in the back of the paper. Take a look at this. Pavarotti takes up skydiving.
Wow.
And you see how it all comes together. You see, no one gets hurt except Pavarotti.
Well, not really.
Very fat man. Now, I saw this front page story in a Texas newspaper. It says right here, freak snowstorm blankets Central Texas, which I thought, that's really strange.
Weird. But
this back page article explains the whole thing. Warehouse owned by George W. Bush explodes. And, no one complained about shoveling, though, I'm told. Oh, go back out if you want, Ma. This is a front page story from a Los Angeles newspaper. Melissa Etheridge and Julie Cypher expecting another baby.
Wow.
I think that's kind of interesting and strange, but if you look in the back, it sort of ties everything together. Ernest Borgnine sprains wrist, hand. If we went too far, feel free to write us. That blah, 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 Rockefeller Center.
Yes.
Figure it out.
care of the Today Show.
Care of, yeah, Matt Lauer. Dear Mr. Lauer. Thank you, Katie. Now, you got to check out this front page headline right here. It says, Clinton on post-presidency plans, I'm close to a decision, which is kind of an interesting story. But then you look at this back page story, it ties it all together. Hooters to name new CEO next week. You know that's his plan.
Oh, yeah.
He would fit in so well.
He's a very hands-on executive.
Look at this headline right here. This is interesting. It says, disabled plane makes soft landing on Miami Beach. Kind of strange. Then you see this back page story right here, and it explains it. Jennifer Lopez in Florida reports pain in buttock. See, her ass is so big, Andy, that a plane can hit it.
But I love that pain in her buttock is newsworthy.
When you're a big star.
Boy, because I'd be on the phone to the papers all the time.
Yeah. Oh, Andy. Why does he do it?
I got the pain.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got it hurts.
I'm old.
I saw this in the paper this morning. Listen to this. It says, Madonna claims I'm perfectly happy with no man in my life. And then you check out this story buried in the back pages right here. It says, horse found dead from exhaustion. Which, oh, are we still on TV? I thought we had gone to commercial. Matt Lauer's going to get so much hate mail. Yeah. Lauer went berserk. And finally, this is from a Hollywood trade paper. It's always strange to see stories about yourself in the press, but in your story, you got to get used to it. It says, Conan show now airs in third world countries, which is kind of interesting right there. And then you look at this back page story, and it says, New Guinea tribe adds 3 new words to their language, pasty, freckled, boring. I'd have been happy if people hadn't liked that joke. But they seem to get right behind it. We got a great show.
Excellent show.
That one should get behind, huh? See how I tied it together?
That was great.
Thanks, Bow. Big show tonight. Stick around. When we come back, Matthew Perry going to be joining us.